So you have the opportunity to actually present. You know what I'm saying? You have a chance. I mean, not present. You get to hear people present the opportunity, the stories that people have to offer. You know, all these things that they have to like actually give, so that you can grow in your business and you can see other people's successes through you. Like through like, oh shit, you know, I like this person. I wanna be like that person. You know what I mean?
You see how they did it.
Exactly. So it's something that you should definitely consider.
All right. During the day.
It starts 11. If I recall, it starts at 11 and it comes and it ends like around 1:30, 2. You cool?
Yeah. You're obviously gonna go, right?
Of course, yeah. What I'll do is I'll give you the info. I'll send you the information, and then you can just sign up.
Okay.
And then just get it in.
Again, I'll do it. Yeah.
It's a good opportunity for you.
Yeah.
You know what it is like, you know, you can hear it from me all the time.
Yeah.
I can give you all the information possible. But sometimes you click better with other people.
I know.
It's just the way it is.
Kind of get it from a different angle.
It's just I think in any business opportunity, it's always good to have a second voice.
Sure.
Because if you don't have a second voice, you kind of feel like you're in the island all by yourself.
Okay.
And when you're trying to give someone value and trying to grow someone to this other level, you're kind of be like, all right, what are you trying to sell me? Are you trying to get me? Like, what's going on? You know what I mean? So you're kind of giving that, like, not only am I saying it, but this person is repeating what I'm saying in his perspective, or her perspective. So that's why it's always good to, like, events are the value. Events is what is a game changer in any business. Like, I'm sure you've been to a couple of real estate events.
I have. And
the person who hired you here probably missed the point that you got from here. And you probably was like, what? Like, that's the dude I want to be like. Not the person who got you in, but the person that you heard that related to you.
I know.
You're never going to relate with the person that brought you in.
I know.
You will, to an extent. But then to the other extent, you're going to relate more to somebody else.
No, I know, because it actually happened to me like 2 weeks ago.
I'm telling you.
I came in with 2 of the guys that brought me in, but I looked at a guy that came from Wayne, New Jersey. That's probably one of the best brokers in the city. He was the one hosting the event. So I'm like, I was looking more towards like, yo, how can I be more like that guy?
And it's mind blowing. Yeah, it's just completely mind blowing.
And I associated it with the fact that he was from Wayne. You know what I mean? I'm from Clifton, obviously. I mean, real close, but he kind of did the same thing. You know, he went over to the city, moved his ass off. He lives on Park Ave.
Any business, bro.
Yeah.
Any business.
No, you just literally hit the nail on the head with that. Right?
Any business is that easy. You can start with me. Someone else is gonna inspire you more than I did. Yeah. It's just the way. No offense to me, no offense to anybody else. It's just like, yo, I get it. You gotta learn to get it. That not everybody's gonna click with you. And it's like that's why these events. That's why, getting on team calls and listening to what other people have to say, it's what will expand your mindset from just the limited one that we were talking about before. You know what I mean? So when you're limited to the conversation of like, okay, why is this guy still talking to me about this, and this? Because that's all I got. That's all I can give you. But then someone can give you the exact same thing I said in a whole different perspective, and then open up your mindset. That's why that event that I'm talking to you about on Super Saturday, that's why it's so important. Like, if you go to that event, the energy is through the roof. Like, I mean, I'm one of the hype guys, but it's just fun, bro. It's just to be surrounded by like-minded people, just completely blow your mind.
Sure.
And you just want to be a part of it. It's just fun. It's just like, fuck yeah. Like, I'm here, like this is, like, you're gonna leave. There's no way. I've heard one person say that they left the same way they came in.
Alright, I look forward.
And that's, you know what I'm saying, like that. And that's what I tell everyone that I talk to. I'm like, that's what you want to be a part of. Sure. That is like, it's not just about health and fitness. It's like beyond that. You can I inspire next? Who can I motivate? Who can I push? You know what I'm saying? Like, if you can find that drive within you, then everyone else is just gonna trip. Because Shakeology, the workouts, they're great.
Yeah.
Next to none, to me. But what else? There's 400,000 other coaches out there.
Sure, yeah.
What makes you different? What would make you different? Like, that's what you need to discover, and that's why this is for. That's what that getting started, right? It's gonna find the person inside of you to find, like, wait a minute, like, oh shit, hold up, like, I can do that. You know what I'm saying? Like, because of this is what I bring, not what they, him bring, not what I bring.
Differentiate yourself.
Exactly. You gotta differentiate. If you don't differentiate yourself, you're gonna be stuck in a circle. You're gonna be in a island
like
of
everybody else. Yeah.
right. You're gonna be waiting for the next best thing.
Yeah.
Why would you wait for the next best thing? You gotta be there. Say, listen, I'm still here. Just because nobody sees what I see what I see, and I know what I gotta do to get there.
For sure.
Got it?
For sure.
So you know your coach ID number?
I do.
All right, awesome. Not too many people know. I like that.
Got it, man.
All right, so that's your that's like your social security number
Cool.
for the business. So every time you make a call to Beachbody, you gotta have that handy because that is your like social security number. That's like when you call them, you can tell them your name and I'm like,
Yeah.
I'll be here for a while finding
Trying
who
to
you
figure
are.
out who you
It's
are.
like a million Ivans out there, right? So that'll pretty much give you that broad, that individual recognition. So the websites that you're gonna get, obviously, for that $15.95 that we talked about.
Okay.
All right, this is what you're gonna get: beachbodycoach.com, shakeology.com, and Ultimate Reset.
Okay.
All right, the Ultimate Reset is like a 21-day clean eating, vegan type of nutrition.
Okay.
So you have someone that, let's say you have someone that can't work out and just needs help with just nutrition. The Ultimate Reset is one of those tools that you want to know, learn from. I personally have not done it, which I should. They always say do it at least once in your lifetime, because what it does is it just cleans out your system. And when it cleans out your system, it'll get you to like this whole, like make you feel like everything you've ever eaten is gone. It's like a refresh, right?
Kind of, yeah. You reset your whole
Right.
body
You
up.
renew your whole self. So
What did they have you eat? Like, use a vegan type food?
yeah, there's an abundance of menus. Like they give you the type of food to eat that they even tell you how to cook it.
Okay.
All you gotta do is buy.
Cool.
You know, I think the average cost weekly is like $400 or $500 in food.
Okay.
Maybe less. I'm overpricing it. But at the end of it, I think at the end it was like $600. There's so much food
Yeah.
in there, but it's worth it for the time frame. You know what I mean? Because it's only 3 weeks. You're not gonna do it for the rest of your life. You're trying to clean yourself up.
Okay.
So it's something to think
Like a
about.
detox.
Right, detox. And then you got a Shakeology, because obviously if you want to learn more about Shakeology, definitely go into the site. There's videos, there's content in there that will give you all the information that you need.
Okay.
On the top right, where it says My Coach Support, that's all me right there.
Sure.
You have all my information there. The number that I was telling you, like if you call, is 800-240-0913. Save it to your phone. I have it saved under Beachbody Coach online.
Okay.
Beachbody call number, whatever you want to call it.
Okay.
So that I just highlight it and you call. And that's when you give your coach ID number. FAQs. If you go online, if you go online, everything is hyper. You could actually, I just got out of this, see?
Okay.
So everything that you want, like if you ever want to look it up, just put Beachbody Business Quick Start, and this document will come up, which is like how I just printed out to you.
Cool. For the website, right? MyBeachbodyCoach.com.
The name that you used.
I got that. For Shakeology, I gotta make another one, or is
No,
it the same
it's
name?
all the same. All the same sites.
And then all the same sites, just with my username.
Whatever your username is, right?
Cool.
Whatever you use, and that's also the link that you will eventually give to others.
Give to others. Cool.
So, not that you will. We don't recommend you give your links. We want people to talk to you.
For sure.
Because at the end of the day, if they go into the link, they're gonna be lost. They don't know where to start.
They're gonna know where to go,
They're not gonna know where to go from there.
No, I know. I mean, I was actually confused, so I can imagine somebody else doing it.
So that right there, that's that part.
Okay.
So step number 2 is get and stay connected.
Okay.
So that all those links are pretty much what's going to keep you connected to what Beachbody has to offer.
Okay.
Any new product lines that are coming up,
Okay.
any success stories, any because we have a thing called Beachbody Challenge.
Okay.
So if you get transformations and somebody joins the Beachbody Challenge, you have a chance to win from $500 to up to $1,000.
Okay.
So it's like a free entry. You don't have to pay for anything. All you have to do is change your body.
That's it.
You transform yourself, you post it, you write about it, boom.
Chance to win.
Chance to win.
Kind of tempted, right?
Yeah, you could.
Yeah,
Yeah, dude, there's nothing wrong with that. Go for it, bro. You do one program, you commit to the whatever, like the 90 days to P90X,
Yeah.
and you get a before and after. You post it in there. I won it. I won the $500.
You want it?
Yeah.
Cool. All
But
right.
it's all about your story. On how do you want to win the $1,000? It's based on your story. They go deeper.
Oh, you go deeper.
Like the $500 is your body,
Okay.
right? And then as the income progresses, they want to say, all right, what
else?
story do you have?
Yeah, yeah.
Like
What did you overcome?
Right? What did you overcome? You know what made you change that change? Make that change. You know what I'm saying? So that's something to think about.
Cool.
So
Cool.
definitely the why is very important. So those links will keep you always on the now,
Cool.
right? The one to the right, National Wake Up Call,
Okay.
that's every Monday. It says 8 a.m. Pacific time, which is California time, like West Coast.
Yeah.
Our time is 11.
Okay.
Right? So then there's 2 numbers there. You see is you can listen to it live if you have the time. It's at 11, or you can listen to it on the playback on your way home.
Okay.
All you have to do is dial the number, and it'll play that same exact. Call that happened earlier that day later on. So it's definitely something that you can play into. You can then download the audio file, Wake Up Call archives in the podcast. We have a podcast too.
Okay.
If you want, if you're one of those that want to catch up, and you want to go to the podcast, you can actually listen to all the podcasts in the past to hear everybody's perspective on the business.
How long are they?
They average 35 minutes. 35 minutes, 40 minutes.
Perfect.
They try to keep it only under 40 minutes, to be honest with you.
Alright, that's good. That's good. So
Some of them are quicker than others. Majority are just average is 35 minutes.
cool.
Number 3 is how to set up your business. It'll give you, like, again, the hyperlinks also to do it, but I'm going to show you
Okay.
on the site. I'm going to show you through here.
Okay.
I should have actually told you to bring your laptop. So then you got how to navigate your coach online office, which I'm going to show you.
I was doing a little bit of that.
Right. It's always, listen, just navigate. I don't care if you don't know what the hell you're looking at.
Yeah.
Just
figure it out.
Just do, like I always tell people, just click.
Yeah.
Click away. I don't care how many times you click, just click. Because you might find something that might catch your attention.
Sure.
You know what I'm saying? Because as individuals, and you're in a position like this, you can't remember everything.
No, you can't.
It's just the way it is. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, look, I'd rather you click away and say, hey, man, I got a question on this. I got you. You know what I'm saying? It's all about just clicking away and finding that, all right, those questions that are unknown questions that you have.
Yeah.
Like, wait a minute, I don't get this part. How do I learn more about it? So it's definitely something good that you did by doing it.
Yeah.
The value of Team Beachbody Club video, which is what I was telling you about what P90X is. The club membership is one of those, and it'll explain to you the value of having the club membership. Right? So definitely, these videos are probably under 45 minutes, if I remember. They're probably less.
Okay.
But it's definitely worth watching for your own benefit. Number 4 is obviously what we're going to go after. That's the second page of that, so we don't have to worry about that. Number 5 is identifying the people to help. Is a memory jogger. What that memory jogger is a list of credentials, job titles, people that you might have forgotten about, people that you know. Like they give you job titles from top to bottom, and then your job is to, like, who do you know in that area of business that you can write their name down. Whoever it is, write their name down. If you don't like them, write their name down. If you like them, write their name down. If you think they need this, write their name down. If you think they don't need it, still write their name down. Right? The more names you have on your list, I don't care who it is, the more opportunity you have to grow. And the more growth that you look forward to, the more chances of you succeeding will happen. Because sometimes people tend to write names down of who they think might say yes. The person sometimes that you think might say yes will say no. And the person that you think is gonna say no will say yes. It's just the way it is. It's the opposite. It's the opposite of the spectrum. It's just the way it is. So it's up to you to actually to say, you know what? I don't want to judge anybody because everyone needs it. I don't care who you are. Everyone needs this. Everyone needs help. Everyone needs fitness. And this opportunity is just like, you know how many professionals out there do network marketing on the side? It's just the way it is. Everyone does it on the side. This is like free money, if you want to call it.
Yeah.
You know why? Because you're doing it out of passion. You're doing it out of love. Like, you know what I mean? That's the way I see it. Because I feel like there's so much passion that you can give people that if you could inspire them to want more and you could earn a living doing it, it's a win-win for not only the person but for yourself.
For yourself as well.
So you want to feel good about yourself. You want to feel good about that part of your life. And then if you can earn an income on the side every month, like $200-300 a month, or however, whatever your goal is, go for it. You know what I mean?
Sure.
So it's definitely the memory jog is good to expand your mindset. So whatever limited mindset you think you have, or like, damn, I only know this amount of people, you actually know more than that.
Yeah.
You actually do. And then the contact list, it's where you can write your names down. But you could also use a pad, and you'll be good. So it's something to like, go in there. Then you got number 6 is engaging in training.
Okay.
I personally, I'm gonna get you going with it's called an 8-day training that I created.
Okay.
It has audios, videos, and action plans to take. Right? So what we do is that in those 8 days, our goal is to get you to hit your first rank, which is Emerald Coach.
Okay.
That's our first goal. 8 days, and we're gonna show you how you can get there. Sometimes we try so hard to look for the right people. Sometimes the right people are in our circle. You know what I'm saying? So it's allowing them to see what you see. The opportunity that you see, show it to the people in your circle, and you're gonna see by the trainings in those 8 days what you're gonna get out of it. And in those 8 days, we're gonna go over everything, questions that you may have, and from there on out, we're gonna have more trainings to follow to keep you in the map.
Cool.
Okay?
That's good, man.
On the right side, where it says 4 vital behaviors, bro,
Okay.
you do this every single day. And you win. Simple as that.
Cool.
That's it. Invite people. Be the proof that the product works. Do personal development, which you already do. That's like a given. And just recognize the people that you help. Acknowledge them for their efforts. Acknowledge them for doing what they do. Succeeding, failing, whatever. Because one thing in this business is that you're gonna fail.
For sure.
I don't care who you are. You're gonna win and you're gonna lose. But winning is the easy part. Losing is the challenge.
Exactly.
What are you gonna do when you lose? Are you gonna face it or are you gonna run away from it? And if you stay too busy running away from it, you're only hurting yourself. Because now you're limiting yourself on growth. And we talked about this the other day. We talked about this about doing things that you don't like, doing the things that scare you. Like you going into the city, making that decision, and saying, you know what, I'm gonna go try this. And you did it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And you did it, but not knowing what you were getting into, you just knowing that it felt right.
It felt like it was the right decision.
Right? That's all it is.
Yeah.
When you fail, know that you need to learn from that failure and know that this is not where I stop. This is actually when it begins. Every failure is a new beginning. Every failure is a new beginning. If you understand that part, that mistakes happen for a reason, there's no way you're gonna limit yourself to it. No way.
You're right, 100%.
You know what I'm saying?
100%.
So that's how you become better. Now the events part, it says attend events. We got the Coach Summit, which for us this year is going to be in Nashville, 2016. I believe that next year it will be at the same location, which is Nashville, 2017. Which is something that, God willing, you're in it. As soon as I get the information, I'll send it to you. Like, we got to go next year.
Cool, cool, man.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if you got Facebook or not, but definitely we're gonna. Hopefully you do. Hopefully, if you don't, but hopefully you do. That's where everybody links up better.
Okay.
I'm gonna share an abundance of photos, pictures, events, everything that we're going through. I'm just gonna talk about it.
Okay.
Document everything I do, so everybody can see that the inside life of a Beachbody coach when you go into Summit, and the experiences that you're gonna get from empowerment from different people. Gary Vee's gonna be there this year.
Oh, really?
He's gonna be one of our keynote speakers.
Really? That should be cool.
It should be very cool.
That should be very cool, actually.
I look very forward to this. I'm like, I'm actually, that's one of the reasons why I want to go. But you can't really get to him.
Oh, you can? They're not gonna like it?
It's like, I mean, it's close to 25,000 and 30,000 coaches that are gonna be there.
Wow.
So I think he's gonna do 2 different events for 2 different grades.
Okay.
So he's gonna talk to everybody. Super Saturday, what I can tell you is that quarterly events is every 3 months we have this.
Okay.
It's like, when you do a quarterly meeting at any job, it's just to run down the past 3 months. So the upcoming 3 months.
Cool.
So what's, those next 3 months that are coming, what are you gonna do different than what you did the first 3 months? Like, I'm gonna tell you, and I like to keep it real. The first 3 months of our team was success. We were high, we were rolling, we reached a new milestone on our team. And then this quarter, we didn't do so good. A lot of things happened. A lot of the team members faced a lot of challenges. A lot of people took a step back, which is respected. I don't knock anybody for making a decision that way.
Yeah.
But you gotta roll with the punches. There's gonna be successful months and there's gonna be failures. And for me, it's like if I don't think that way, I go crazy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because this is my bread and butter. This is my life.
Yeah.
So for me, and they talk about, a lot in these events is that don't settle. Always keep it moving. The ones that you think they can, they might not. And the ones that you think that can, might surprise you.
Yeah, it's true, man. It's true.
And trust me, I'm learning that as the years go by. That you can trust a lot, but you can't trust me. But you just gotta trust in you. When you trust in yourself and believe that you can do more, be more, that's how you're gonna succeed. You know what I'm saying?
I know what you're saying.
So it's try to keep that in mind at all times.
Some people, I guess you're referring to if you get a client and you get somebody you're working with.
Business partners, challengers that you transform their life forever, but then they say, I'm done. I'm gonna stop. That hurts.
Yeah.
You invested so much time in them. You wanted them to succeed. You wanted them to fulfill this newfound world.
Yeah.
And then they walk away from it. That happens.
Yeah.
You just gotta take it. You gotta take it as it comes.
Part of it comes down to exercising and nutrition. It's always associated with that. I learned that many times even before this. Just from the amount of times I spent helping people out with their diets and exercise plans, hours and hours to sit there and I would analyze their body measurements, calculate their macro and micronutrient requirements, daily recommended intake of food. I give it to them, do it for 2 weeks, and that's it.
It's just the way it works.
Happened to me at least a good 8 times.
Out of how many people?
Out of 10 probably. It's the majority.
I'm glad you said that. It's funny you said that. 8 out of 10. That's how this business is. 80% of what you do has to be for you.
Yeah.
20% is for others.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, you gotta put yourself first.
Yeah.
Because if you put 20% into yourself and 80% into others, who's losing?
Dude.
So that ratio is actually really good.
Yeah, that's good. I used to.
Only 2% of the people will actually get what you say anyway. You can't satisfy them.
I know. Yeah.
To be liked by everyone, it's gonna be extremely hard.
I know.
You can't. Yeah, not everyone's gonna get what you say. But you know what? Your mission is not to like it, not to be liked by everyone. Is to be understood by the right ones.
Yeah.
Be understood by the right people, yo, and you're gonna succeed. At whatever it is that you go, whatever your goal is. Like in my organization, I have probably like 20, 30 coaches. Honestly, a very low percentage of them, probably 2% of them, actually do something. The others are just there.
They drink the Shakeology.
They do the Shakeology, they work out, they're faithful to the products, and they just don't see the opportunity yet. You know what I'm saying? Everybody has their time to grow. Everybody has their time to grow. And you have to respect it. You know? I didn't understand that when I first started. I made those mistakes. Like, what do you mean? What do you mean you don't get it? I get it. Why don't you get it? You know, but we can't throw our beliefs into everybody else's. We have to be.
I already know that.
So Success Partners is obviously you and I. Right now, it's going to be us. It's going to be based on our team efforts anyway.
Okay.
So Success Partners is someone that's going to challenge you when you don't want to be challenged.
Someone's going to let it fly around your eyes.
Someone that's going to tell you the facts. Someone's going to tell you the truth. Because what good am I if I don't tell you, if I'm not honest with you? What good am I if I don't instill potential in you and say, listen, man, you're telling me this, but you're really not doing it.
Yeah.
It's gonna hurt because you're gonna be like, that's right.
Yeah.
I am not doing it. I'm not putting the effort that I need to do. I'm not saying what I need to say. I'm not doing what I need to do. That's what you want. That's a success. That's somebody who's gonna keep it real with you. Sometimes reality hurts, bro.
Yeah.
Some people want to be held, others want to be pushed.
It's true.
You got to define yourself. You personally. Define yourself of who you want to be. You want to be the, push me when I need it, or just, go easy on me, walk with me. That's the, define yourself from that level.
I'm more of a pusher kind of guy. All right.
I was like, I didn't like to be held, and I didn't like to be pushed.
Yeah.
I had both of them. I didn't want neither one. I'm like one of those self things, but I've changed, and I've learned that I need to be pushed. I need to be challenged in order for me to get to like that next level. So you got to define yourself and see who you are and what it is that you need to overcome. What are the things that you need to work on to improve yourself. So that's what your partner will do for you. How you became a Team Beachbody coach because, and then you write that out. Go deep, man. Go deep. Don't surface it. Because I'm gonna tell you, it's gonna be days when I want to quit. I'm not even lying. It's gonna be hard. You're gonna ask yourself, it's not gonna be for me. You're gonna want to tell me, Hector, you know what, man? Thanks for the opportunity, but I don't see it. That's gonna happen. Everything that you do, I don't care what it is, it's gonna be so hard, you're gonna question it. It's gonna be so hard that you're gonna get to a point that you're gonna be back against the wall. And the best decision to do is just quit. Because it's easy.
Yeah.
It's easier to quit than to try. And to do your best. Imagine if you would quit doing what you're doing right now. Imagine. Would you have the opportunity to sit next to millionaires?
Nah.
And I'm sure, listen, real estate is one of those jobs that will test your character.
It does.
It will test your character.
Yeah.
You think, I've known real estate agents that are here living above their needs because they're on top of the world. And their reality goes, Hey, what's up, man? I'm here. Wake up.
Yeah.
It ain't gonna always be there.
Yeah.
But that's when your character gets tested to see if you're ready. Do you want this challenge in your life? Do you want me to actually test you and see if you got what it takes?
Right. Yeah.
So this is the same thing. This opportunity is the exact same.
It is.
You're gonna get tested. Like real estate agents, I mean, there's people that are gonna buy houses that they tell you, listen, I want this, this, and this. You show them 1,000 houses and they still don't have it. They don't want it. And you're like, what do you mean? I gave you what you wanted. I showed you what you needed. What do you want? You just can't satisfy it. But the same thing goes for the fitness and health. They get the results and some of them are still not satisfied. It's a deeper meaning. There's something deeper. Which is what I'm trying to get to you, is that when you discover your why, you got to know why you're doing it first. You got to know, what do you envision for your life? And what is this gonna help you achieve? When you know what you're envisioning, and when you know that by doing this, whatever that this is, that is going to get you that one step closer to that goal. Make sense?
Yeah. Well, that's exactly the way I see it. I see this supplementing what I'm doing over there. And I see that supplementing my bigger picture of owning real estate. So while I'm not doing anything over there right now, it could be potentially 1 to 2 years, I can, number one, get in shape. Number two, make money, be able to supplement my living or just day-to-day life. I don't need to be a millionaire just to survive.
You get it.
You know what I mean? At the same time, it's like, at the same time, I'm also conditioning my skills for here. I'm utilizing the same skills.
Same skill.
Yeah.
Sales is
It's sales. So it's not like I'm changing like target. Target's still the same.
right.
I just added something in there to supplement myself because I don't know if I would be able to. I don't know if I'd be able to go the 1 or 2 years over there and deal with the constant, hitting the pavement. You know what I mean? 22, 23, 24, still not making any money or, not making any money at all. You know what I mean? So hitting it. I've got to be able to live at the same time doing it in a positive way. You know what I mean? It's in a positive way. Like I see myself in a way where I'm empowering myself physically, right? Where you gain so much confidence in yourself when you're in shape, dude. That confidence that you get when you're in shape, it's almost like a bulletproof armor.
Shoulders back.
It's just the
Vision
is, dude. So I figured, I said, if I want to be successful over there, I told myself I got to be in shape. That's when I started thinking about the gym, go back to the gym.
Taking care of yourself.
Taking care of myself.
Your life.
Exactly. The thing is, it's like your body's, I think it's a reflection of how you're treating it. Direct reflection on your mindset. So in my head, I'm like, if I look like this, I don't need to be, like I said, I don't need to be a bodybuilder. I need to be in shape and healthy. So then that means I'm on 24/7. So then when I go into that room full of potential business partners or potential clients or whatever, I'm on.
Confidence levels.
So you start with that, and I said to myself, all right, well, I'm in a position where it's almost like I was thinking, when I was listening to Vaynerchuk, he was saying like, oh, you wanna achieve something in life. He was like, well, I can't, I gotta go to work, I gotta make money. He's like, well, you get out of work at 6, work from 6 to 9. So in my head, I'm like, all right, well, I wanna make a lot of money in New York City real estate, right? And eventually after that, I wanna, be an owner, a landowner. In my head, I said, well, all right, well, I'm coming home at 6. Why the fuck am I not hustling from 6 to 9? You know what I mean? So in my head,
Not everybody sees that.
But that's what I'm saying. Imagine 2 years of if I didn't do anything, or if I we haven't even started anything yet, so just talk. Imagine myself in 2 years of not doing it. Imagine how much
Time you lost.
time you lost. But I'm also conditioning my skills. But
There's so much skill you can do.
But it's not just, like I said, it's not just getting a paycheck or getting $500 a month for that.
Right.
I'm conditioning my skill.
Right.
So if I'm not having a I'm gonna learn. I'm gonna sharpen the saw. Sharpen the saw.
If you do that, if you sharpen the saw one day at a time, there is no question that in 2 years you will get to wherever you want to go.
Exactly.
I know someone that built this business from $0 to $100,000 in 2 years.
Yeah.
I know you. He had a full-time job. Think about it.
Yeah.
His first years, every check that he got, he invested it back into the business.
Right.
He says, for the first year, I take a pound. But I need to develop. I'll pay myself next year. It's a great idea.
Yeah.
It's a great idea. I didn't even use that idea until he explained it to me. Invest in your business for the first year. Give back to your business. Get all the tools that you need. Get the skill that you need. And then the next year, you'll have fun with it. Like I was telling you today. Today's a beautiful freaking day. But how many other beautiful days are there going to be?
Yeah.
It's going to be other summers. It's not one summer every 10 years. You get a summer every year in your life. So know that you can get if you want. You know what I'm saying? So when that day comes that you're going to fail,
You're gonna let that fly.
now you're going to say, I can't. Because why I'm doing this is deeper than this failure. Because I know I'm supposed to fail. I know that I'm supposed to go down. I know that I'm not going to succeed all the time. There's going to be days that life is going to challenge me. I'm going to go right back down to the beginning. It happens. You're not perfect. There's too many people out there that try to be perfect in an imperfect world.
Very true.
It can't happen. You can't walk around and not expecting that you're going to sweat. You're going to sweat. We're both sweating our asses out right now. That's cool.
Yeah.
But it is what it is. Sacrifice. Some people don't even understand what that means. Some people take sacrifice as a loss.
Yeah. I know.
There's sacrifices for gains too.
There is.
People don't get that.
Yeah. That's actually, I gotta write that down. That's actually very true. The majority of people look at sacrifices as a loss.
It's a loss. You gain more when you sacrifice. It's a temporary sacrifice.
Sure.
Like today is a temporary sacrifice. What you're doing is a temporary sacrifice. If you sacrifice for the next 2 years, you and your lady, after that, will be gaining the fruits of your labor. So you know what? And then you're gonna cry about it. Because you're gonna be like, you know what, man? All those freaking 2 years, man, where we just had to freaking like get through the day. We couldn't just go out to the movies when we wanted to, or we couldn't go out to this vacation when we wanted to.
Yeah.
Now, good time. And then some.
And so,
That's all it is, man. And this is me. I'm talking to you as a learner, not a teacher. I'm teaching you what I learned because I wish I knew this earlier. But it's okay. It's never too late to learn.
for sure.
So live by that and make sure that why pops out immensely. Got it?
For sure.
So I could go all day on that too.
For sure.
But I hope that made sense. You know, I hope that it just kind of expanded your mindset on what to write.
You gotta have a.
Because a lot of people tend to write surface. Things that you want to hear. Things that you want to, whatever. But there's always something deeper in it. Cool?
Cool. Yeah. No,
All right. So the next one is Success Club.
Okay.
Okay. Success Club. What that means is that you help 3 people a month. Your goal every month is to at least help 3 people. Every person that you help with a pack like I got you, like a Shakeology and a workout together, that's 2 points.
Okay.
All right. So look at it as like you're back in school and you get good grades and you get a star on your board.
Okay.
Every time you save a life by giving them the opportunity to change it, you get a star. But in this case, you get 2 points for it. Just for you putting someone else first.
Okay.
When you put someone else first, you succeed on that. You build on that. So our goal is to help 3 lives for the next 3 months.
Okay.
Why? Why should I do that? All right. The reason why that's important is for several reasons. You increase your income. Like the helping people, we covered that already. You're gonna be helping people anyway. You increase your income every month because 3 people will average out to like $120 a month. Plus, if they carry over, if those 3 people carry over, depending where, if they're a customer or a coach, if they're a customer, you get $30 on each. So that's 30, 60, 90 plus the 120 for the next month. You have $210 the next month. You start increasing your income as you go, right? So it's all based on those 3 people. This is only based on 3 people. You can do as much as you want, but I'm only basing it on 3 people. All right? So if you save 3 people's lives every month for the next 3 months, you also get a free ticket to Summit.
Okay.
Valued at $275.
Okay.
That's called Success Starters.
Okay.
So Success Starters, what you see there, to qualify for that, you need to hit Success Club every month for the next 3 months.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
So you gotta get 1 person every month, or
3 people a month.
3 people a month.
No less than that. The most you can get is as many people as you want.
Cool.
There's no limit to that.
All right. So minimum 3.
Minimum of 3. No less than 3. And that's going to give you the opportunity to get that free ticket to Summit. And all you have to worry about is a stay and a flight.
Okay.
And everything else, you're in.
Yeah.
All the events or whatever, whatever you qualify for during the year.
Cool.
Success Club also, we also benefit by Success Club is they have monthly prizes.
Okay.
Right? And these monthly prizes, you know, depending on what it is, you could probably get a shirt or a hat or a cup or whatever they give. Like a couple months ago, they gave us an apron. That's such a college one. There's always, like, sometimes you get to, be able to access a webinar that a motivational speaker comes in because you earned that. You know what I'm saying? So there's different awards for hitting Success Club. So Success Club is kind of the key factor of this business. You hit Success Club, you have opportunities to earn not only an income, but to earn prizes. What's the other thing I'm going to tell you about Success Club? Also, free trips. Every year we have what's called the Success Club trip. So normally around March, April, we have a Success Club trip. This year was a cruise. So you can earn that for free if you hit Success Club every month. So you get benefits from it. You get either $600 or $1,000 paid credit towards something.
Okay.
Right? You can even earn the actual trip itself without paying for it. Up to $1,000. So you have all these values that you can get from it.
Cool.
You know what I'm saying? So definitely something to think about. Obviously, I won't go into details because eventually you're not there yet. So, but the key is those are the benefits from just hitting successful. Cool. The second category is pay your product off.
Okay.
Same thing. 3 people will pay your product off. Minimum of 3 people. Because you get 120 and you're paying 115. Like we talked about. So you're paying not only for your business center, but you're paying for your Shakeology as well.
Okay.
That's your goal. Your goal is to not have to ever pay for Shakeology ever again.
Okay.
Because you're getting it from the earnings. So the first step is, all right, if I make this much, I pay for Shakeology. If I make that much, now I'm not going to profit. Remember what I
So
told
you
you?
need 3 people to pay for those.
Pay for Shakeology. But remember, it's not going to get paid for. You're just going to have the money to pay for it. Not from your pocket, but from the income that you're getting. Got it? So it's another incentive to actually work towards.
Okay.
Cool? Any questions on that?
No?
If you have any questions, I know I'm going fast.
No, I'll let you know.
But are you good? Like I'm not going fast, right?
No, you're good.
Rank advancements. Rank advancements is very important.
Okay.
The first one, like I told you, is to become an animal coach, right? So I'm gonna show you a diagram of what I'm talking about.
Okay.
I'm gonna go over it later, but I just want to show you that quick diagram. So right here, that's an emerald coach, right?
Okay.
Active emerald coach, meaning that you get somebody on your left side and one on your right side. I'm gonna teach you with the 8-day training. You're gonna learn how to manage that on your business. I'm gonna teach you how to put left, put right in your organization so that you can be able to build your business to become a diamond business.
Okay.
All right, but it starts right here. Once you do this, you activate your business.
Okay.
Once you do this, your business is activated. Now you have access to free leads from Beachbody. They give you free leads.
Okay.
Because you know the infomercials.
For sure.
Okay. Anybody who buys from the infomercial, it goes into like a Rolodex,
Okay.
and they disperse it out to customers, to your coaches, so that so the coaches could be, they have customers because people are always buying, like they want to be part of the club membership, they want to be part of the Shakeology family, they want to be part of the fitness family, but they don't have a coach,
Okay.
so they assign them to you. So now your job is only to reach out to them.
To reach out to them, get them to.
Not all of them respond, so
No, I know.
it is, how it is when you make cold calls. Those are cold calls.
For sure.
Think about it like that. There's just cold calls that you it's like a Russian roulette.
Russian roulette. How many do they give you?
Depends on what you would, like how you want to accomplish.
Okay.
And that month's success step is definitely one of them. They average between 1 or 2 leads a month. It could be more than that.
Okay.
So I'm giving you the low ball effect. It could be more than that, but definitely know that you're gonna get it.
Okay.
But again, it goes back to Success Club, and the other benefit of this is that you activate your business for residual income.
Okay.
Okay? Residual income is when you average a certain amount of value on a leg, on each leg.
Okay.
I'm not gonna go into that because it's gonna be crazy. But
Okay.
we will get to that. You get $14 a cycle,
Okay.
$16 a cycle, and $18 a cycle.
Okay.
Okay? So that's why, the more you increase, the more you make. Okay?
Okay.
So, and I'll go over the compensation part later. But our first goal, which is going to be part of the 8-day training, is becoming a coach in the first 8 days.
Cool.
So we can activate your business. All right? Now, the next categories, that's all you. It's connecting your goals to your why.
For sure.
Achieve these goals will impact my business and personal life by, and then you write that down. Define your daily activity, every day, this is what you're gonna have to do on a daily basis. These activities will help me with what? You know what I mean? The next one is on the top, we talked about the schedule. That's very important.
For sure.
You just said 6 to 9 o'clock. What am I gonna do with that time?
Yeah.
When I'm not at work, what am I gonna do with that time? And that is when you start analyzing your time frame and start putting it together in a sense of like, okay, this is what I gotta do, this is the times that I got,
Yeah.
I gotta put it all I got, I gotta put everything into that time frame. Got it? Identify your obstacles before they happen.
Okay.
You know your life better than anybody else. I ain't gonna tell you what to do. You're the one that you should be the one telling me that, listen man, this usually happens to me, that usually happens to me. Identify it.
For sure.
So that when you're in the process of already putting it together, you know that a challenge is about to rise up and you're going to be prepared for it. Okay? And put a plan in place. Put a plan in place on how to overcome it.
Okay.
All right? Are you a tracker type of person? Are you like you need like a list of things to do, a to-do list?
Yeah, for the most part. I think I utilize it sometimes, but sometimes I don't. I have times where I do it.
So
It's kind of.
you're more like and not and.
Well, the thing is, it's like I know like.
It's cool because I'm not.
No, I know. It's just I'm kind of in between. You know, like if I have a lot of things to do, I have to write them down.
Okay, that's what I do. I write them down.
Yeah, yeah. If it's a lot, I have to write it down. But if it's like
Something easy.
then I don't.
So what that business activity tracker does, it actually identifies your daily business activities.
Okay.
What you should be doing on a daily basis to check off, so to know that okay, I invited 3 people, I followed up with 5 people, I drank my Shakeology, I worked out today, I did my personal development today, etc.
Okay.
It's just it's like a checklist for yourself. Like,
For the day.
Damn, I forgot to read today. Damn, I forgot to invite people today. Like, I didn't check
Yeah.
that off. I gotta invite people, so I can check it off. It's kind of like an accountability.
Yeah. Hold yourself accountable.
Hold yourself accountable to your actions.
Actually, really smart. You have a sample you use?
Yeah. I'll send it to you.
Send it. Would be great, dude.
I'll send it to you.
I thought you meant like it was more of like a to-do list.
No.
As opposed like it changes every day.
It's a business. No, it's
Business
It's
to-do
the
list.
same action.
Yeah, that'd be great. I work actually very well with it right now.
Because what this is, it'll hold you accountable. So like knowing that if I do these every day, I will get done with everything that I need to do. And that's why I was saying utilizing those 3 hours to make it feel like you work 8 hours.
Yeah.
So it's based on that.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
That's awesome. That's good.
All right, so that's pretty much it. Let me just make sure I get this. So now we're done with that part, and that concludes. That's the hard part. That's all we get. We gotta move closer because now the sun is coming up. Yeah, we just